everyone. This rainy Sunday I have come to Annesley Old Hall. Annesley Old Hall is a very old manor house that's sadly in a bit of a state of disrepair. And the first thing we're going to look at while we're here is the old All Saints Church, or what they call Annesley Old Church. This is owned by Ashfield District Council and is a scheduled ancient monument. It's a Grade 1 listed building. So let's have a little look around. I think it might be apt for me to give a quick shout out, first of all, to Covid Chaser for this one. Covid Chaser does lots of cemetery seeking. This little church does have a little cemetery, and I think it would be a beautiful location for you to come and have a look if you're able to get here. This is situated in between the A611 and the A608, so if you can get yourself down here one day and have a look, there are some lovely graves out there out in the churchyard. Well worth a visit if you've got an afternoon and an open church, which I know you're always shocked at. A little bit too open at the minute because it's raining, which is never good. So I'm still at the church. This is the entrance where the big door is, and there's this really cool little hole. So I've got my trusty torch. It's trying to avoid the spider webs. Look at that, that's awesome. There's all kinds of stuff in there, look. So yeah, I don't know what's down there, but I think I can see parts of a latch, but I imagine this would be where there'd be a great big bar, wooden bar, to bar the gate, or to bar the church, which is a really cool little feature, which I didn't think and I wasn't actually expecting. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So coming out of the church into the churchyard, you can see there's parts of Annesley Hall. Not sure which bit this is, whether this would be some kind of initial gatehouse or what, but there's loads of rubble building down the bottom there, and this one's basically just fallen in on itself, which is a real shame. I'd love to be able to go in there, but I think that's all locked up tight. Let's have a look down the bottom there. So they've made a makeshift fence out of pallets and barbed wire. So it looks like you can get in a little bit, but I won't want to chance it because I've seen the other end of that wall there. It's fallen in. Not a big fan of getting bricks, and I doubt there's a second floor anyway. So that's part of the hall. Let's go and find a little bit more of it, shall we? So I've got round the back of part of the hall. As you can see, it's pretty messed up, man. There's no chance of getting in. It's all locked up tight. Although the outside of the building is pretty beautiful in itself. Everything's boarded up, like all the windows are smashed, but they're all boarded up from the inside. So there's no chance of getting in and having a look. Not from this side anyway. Just have a quick wander around the outside. Look at that, it's razor wire on the inside. That's a bit poor, that is. pretty cool. It's such a shame what's happened to this building. This building was sold in 1973 to the FA, and the FA didn't do anything with it at all. I think it was sold to a developer after that, and they've done nothing with it either but let it rot. So this is a grade 2 listed building, and I think the owners of the building should be forced to renovate it personally. It looks like there's been someone drive down here on a quad recently. Look what we can see down here. So this was the ancestral home of the Musters family, or the Chaworth-Musters. Musters is a name that features quite heavily over Colic Way, West Bridgeford Way. Look through there. Looks like I can get over there, that's cool. Yeah, Musters is a name that features over sort of West Bridgeford, Colic Way. Colic Hall was a Musters family residence, and that's probably why. But I think the Chaworths lived here initially, and Byron was something to do with it as well, if you have a look online. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a really nice old building. It's just a shame you can't get in and have a look inside. But hey, maybe you can. Maybe there's a way. We'll find out in a minute. Well, it looks like this is going to be a very short fucking video. Around the corner where I was hoping I could get in, just here, there's a great big fence. Great big fence. And what they've done is they've cut down loads of trees and just piled it up as brush, so you can't actually get in anymore. So I'm assuming that's a recent thing. So no way in this way. Let's try walking around back to where the car is. There's another path up there. Have a little look up there and see if I can get that way. To be round the back. Cool. Okay, well, nothing much to see here. See you in a minute. Okay, looks like I spoke too soon. Managed to take a chance, spot a way in past these fences. Don't think I'm going to get in the building, which is a shame. Look at the lead. Anyone wondering, I will not say where the entrance is. Let's just say it wasn't anywhere near where I started videoing. Got to be a bit careful around here because it's very exposed. So I'm gonna... Here we go. It's cool. All of these are very boarded up, and I am not going to force them. It's just not what we do. So that's the other side of the gatehouse. There's bits of masonry everywhere. grand. I mean, this is just the coach house. How grand would that have been? Huh? Come through in your carriage, and there's your hall building. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It looks like someone's tried to get in there, look. Breeze blocks are there basically to keep it upright. This bit is a bit that I'm interested in. That bit there. So it looks like there's a space under the graveyard. Crypt time. Cool. Well, I'm gonna go and have a very, very quick look around this place, and then I'm gonna get out of here. So I'll see you guys shortly. Here we go. So this is the actual manor house itself. I'm really exposed here because there's vans and cars and all sorts on the road, so I just need to make it round this little entrance here, and I think I'll be fine. But there's some stairs, and the stairs are really cool. This is the back end of the hall. This will be their private garden. And these little bits and pieces. Oh wow, there's a sundial there. This is pretty cool. Looks like a bowling lawn or something. That's new. That's brand new. It's like someone's trying to break in, or they go in every day. This is a construction site at the minute. Cool. Yeah, I'm very, very exposed here, and I'm very aware of it. So, yeah, cool. Wow, it's been pretty cool. So yeah. This has been Annesley Hall, pretty abandoned, and the old church, which is up on the top, which is absolutely cool. So if you can make it, go down here, do it, have a quick look. Just be aware, lots of no entry signs, which is awesome. See you later. So this, I think, is the ice house that they moved. I think, might not be, might just be a culvert or a little tunnel of some description, little storage area, I don't know. It's pretty cool. You've got to be careful. Oh wow. Okay. It's pretty awesome. And just above this is some steps, so I'm going to go and have a little run up the steps and see what I can find. Just coming up the steps and seeing what I can see. There's a little gate up the steps. I can hear the road. Oh. Okay, maybe this is where fella me lad got in. Someone's trying to gain access through there, look. There is a crypt. I want to go in the crypt, that's not fair. It's nice gates, nice gated entrance. It's like you could get down there if you wanted, but it's pretty dangerous down there. I'm going to take some more photos and see what I can see. I'll catch you soon. So I've just come down across the back of where I was I could see the crypt, and I found these fantastic looking steps, and they've been attempted to have been gated off at the top, and there's the house just there, and that's the view they would have had. Really is a beautiful location. It's a shame that it's in such a state, such a state. So I'm just through past these steps, I found what looks like a fairly recent little hut. Looking at the plywood inside, that's fairly recent. So yeah, I'm going to make my way out, I think, back the way I came, because I didn't want to be here too long, because there's signs of fairly recent activity, and it's quite risky getting back across the front of the building without people seeing you from the road, and you're very evident. So yeah, if you like what you see, subscribe, like, leave a comment in the comment field below, and until next time, I will see you later.